Let's look at adding some equipment to an area. We're in this location called Effluent, and you can see that it's a gas-only area with a normal explosion consequence, an IP requirement of IP54, a standard ambient temperature range. It's a Zone 2 with a 2B gas requirement and a T3 temperature class requirement. If we go to add equipment to that area, which we can do within the area itself, we just simply click Add Equipment. We could also use the Equipment tab to bring up an equipment list entry. If I click Add Equipment, I now switch to the equipment screen. I'm still viewing all of the different areas. If I want to see the equipment list, I would switch to the equipment list view. I can insert a reference number for my equipment. This could be a tag number, or if you have a barcode system, our tablets will automatically read the barcodes and insert a number. We can select a description of what type of equipment it is we want to install. This list is completely editable, so it can be as simple or as complicated as you like, but by having a common name for equipment, it makes it easier to use the analytics, which will allow us to search for common faults or common problems. We can enter the manufacturer or not. It is entirely down to the end customer. The EPL level is deselected because the location was selected as an iEx area, but we do need to put in the equipment category. We also need to put in the protection concept, all of which are editable, the ambient range of the certification of the equipment, the gas group of the equipment, and the temperature class of the equipment. We don't need to put in dust fields because we've selected this as a gas-only area. We also have the IP field, which we'll leave at IP54. If there was an X condition, we can enter it and we can record the details in notes. We also have two custom fields where we can record things like certificate numbers or longitude and latitude, any information you want to record. Once we've entered the equipment, we simply press Save. That equipment is now entered, and you can see it as the first item on the list. Once we have the equipment entered, we have various options. We can save it, save a new, which will save the item and then blank off the reference and allow you to enter a new item. Save and copy, which will save the item but produce a new item, a copy, so that you can enter multiple items. We also have the option to print a barcode. If you use a tablet system, this is very useful, as you can print barcodes out, attach it to the equipment, and the next time you scan the equipment, all of the correct information will come on the screen. To add new equipment, we can also use the Add New button at the top. It's as simple as that. iEx is an intelligent inspection system. If we select inappropriate equipment, in this case we'll try and put 2A equipment into an area, into a location which we have said is 2B as a requirement, the system will tell us that the gas group is incorrect for the location. It is automatically determining that the equipment is not appropriate for the area classification. We can override this if we wish. And the override information will be stored by the equipment. This allows us to, for example, put non-ATEX equipment into an ATEX location or deviate in some way from the normal practice. It will record who made the decision, and that record will be kept, normally with an attached risk assessment or justification. Once we've entered the equipment, we may wish to conduct an initial inspection. In the Equipment tab, we can simply determine what kind of inspection is required and conduct the inspection. The appropriate form will be generated for the protection concept, the start date, and we can pull up the inspection form. Here in the inspection form, we have three tabs: Questions, Attachments, and Notes. In Attachments, if you're using a tablet, we can automatically attach photographs, video, or even voice files to give full descriptions of the faults. If not, we can just write descriptions of the faults in Notes. The questions are automatically selected for the equipment. And there is a fault code system to simply indicate the fault with 2 clicks. In this case, housing incorrect. We can then record a fault priority, which can be used for targeting actions. The fault code system can be fully configured from within the administration section. Once the report is saved, we can also generate a full inspection report if we wish to print the report out, but all of the reports are stored within the system. As iEx is an intelligent inspection system, where we've recorded problems with the inspection, it will automatically generate appropriate actions. These actions will record any problems, incorrect housing, incorrect cable identification, the dates, and the priority. We can record when the action is remedied, or we can determine that the actions don't require any action. The important thing is we can say who determined that this action was suitable before we complete the action. All of the actions and all of the repairs can be automatically emailed to anybody who has selected the repair option in the Inspector tab.